Check, check. Yeah, yeah. We are here, man. We are here. Hey, we gonna get into it today. We're not gonna hold nothing back today. We gonna tell it like it is today. Gonna tell it like it is, man. We're gonna be upfront. We gonna be blunt. And I'm just gonna tell you guys how it is in food service, right? The system is broken. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna explain to you guys what I mean when I say the system is broken and it cannot be fixed. And I noticed that the system is broken ever since I've been with US Foods. Now I'm at Cheney. The system is broken. If this is the first time watching my channel, make sure to subscribe and all that stuff. Right? I'm gonna tell you how it works in food service. In food service, you have some drivers that they just want to make money. They don't care how much cases they do. They don't care how much stops they have. They just wanna make money. They go getters. Right? And then you have a bunch of drivers. They just want to skate by. They just want to get by. They're okay with being okay, right? But let me tell you how the system works, right? Every company have pocket watchers. They come in all different shape and sizes. They come in all different departments. You don't know, you'll never know what department they are. But sometimes they'll come in the department that will affect your money as a go-getter, right? You got some companies, man, they rather give guys the cases, give guys the stops that don't want it, just to try to cut your bread, because they don't want you to get ahead. And I realized that these people, they're in every single company, yo. They come in disguises. I see drivers every day. They don't want so much cases, but then you turn around, you got drivers that want more cases, want more stops. They're in it for the money. They're trying to get ahead. You know, you got some companies with some crazy way of thinking. Truck of money out, what's popping? I wonder if they're drinking. You got you got the Cisco drivers that their trucks be loaded, but for some reason, a lot of those guys cannot hit dip pay. I got a homie, he works over there. The other day, he had 800 cases, about 17 stops, and he didn't hit dip. So I'm thinking to myself, like, what kind of system they got going on over there, yo? One thing I know for sure, they'll try to slow you down, the go getters, but they cannot contain the go getters because come busy season, They know who to give the cases to. I got friends that they drive 48-foot trailer. All they want is their trailer to be loaded every day, man. And it's like they get a hard time. But then you have some guys, they get 400 cases and they're crying. So I don't get it, man. Like, as a company point of view, what driver you want to rock with? Oh, what popping? What driver do you want to rock with, man? The system is broken. Now, chain account guys, they do not have this problem because in chain account, once you get a route, that's your route. Whatever cases you want to get for the week or the night, that's just your cases, right? But street account guys, man, sometimes they have this games where you get all your stops, then you don't get all your stops. You know what I mean? Get all your stops, then you don't get all your stops. You feel me? Now, I got a homeboy, right? He works for US Foods, and they um they recently got a raise, right? And I'm gonna tell you how Matt Jones will pop it, man. I'm gonna tell you how food service released the change, but they're using their brains, right? I'm gonna tell you, right? They got the raise, but let's just say he used to get 800 cases on a Friday. How did he end up getting 500 cases on that Friday? Because he got the raise, and them boys upstairs know that if they give him the same 800 cases, he's gonna make that much more money. So guess what? They're pocket watching, man. Stop pocket watching, man. Let the go getters go get it. You know what I'm saying? Stop pocket watching. What we doing out there is hard. If you want to come out here and run with us, come run with us. You know what I'm saying? If you want to come eat and do what we do, come do it. You know what I mean? Like, they're pocket watching, man. I know them people up there, bro. I know everybody that works at that place. Well, not everybody, but I know some of the people that works at that place, bro. And I know exactly what they're gonna do. They rather to load, they rather to put cases on the driver's truck that they know is not gonna make the delivery on time. That they know the customer is gonna be upset. Like, these companies need to wake up. Start feeding guys that want to be fed, and stop playing with guys that need to be led. You feel me? Let me say that again. Start feeding guys that want to be fed, and stop playing with guys that need to be led. Cause we here to make that bread. You get what I'm saying? The system is broken, man. You got too much guys. They just straight up pocket watching, worrying about what everybody else is making, but they don't understand that the work. Or they try to tell you to hurry. They try to tell you to hurry up, and they know you get paid by the hour. Like for instance, right? And shout out to all my brothers in here, man. I'm gonna tell you, I was in before I continue to before I continue on this live, right? Let me just share something with y'all real quick, right? Let me just share something with y'all, man. I was making a delivery, right, on this golf course Saturday, and I said to myself, I was talking to somebody, right? And I said to them, yo, like, why can't more brothers own stuff like this, yo? And you know what I said? I said we can't own stuff like this because, in my opinion, and this is just my opinion, man, as a nation, I think we're cursed, man. As a nation, I think we're messed up as brothers. You feel me? And I don't want to get off subject, but like 9 out of 10 times, when you see a black man with a gun looking for somebody, who they looking for? Another black man. That's all I got to say on that. And the funny thing is, I went to church today, and the pastor was talking about the same thing, similar. That's crazy, yo. That's crazy, yo. But I'm telling all the food service drivers out there, yo, demand your money, defend more money. Do not settle for these companies that don't want to pay. Cisco drivers. Now I'm talking about the Cisco drivers down here. You guys know where I'm at. I'm talking about the Cisco drivers in the South Florida division. Y'all need to wake up, man. Cause that dip pay, I had too many Cisco drivers explain that to me, right? And I came to the conclusion that that dip pay The dip pay is more like a trick pay. And I'm only talking about the Cisco drivers down here because obviously I don't know how the Cisco drivers get paid out of state, right? So if you don't want to work for Cheney, go work for US Food then. If you do not want to work for Cheney Brothers, go work for US Foods then. Because at least I can say that US Food might, I guarantee you, at least you're going to make more money at US Food than you're going to make at Cisco. That's just my opinion. And I'm talking about down here. If you come to Cheney Brothers, you don't got to worry about the dip pay. Now, I like to keep it real, right? I like to keep it 100. The thing that US Food, South Florida, got over all the companies right now is their minimum pay. I think their minimum pay right now is $28 an hour. So if you run a route and you don't make dip or whatever, or you don't make component, at least you're gonna make $28 an hour, right? Now, with Cisco down here, if you don't make dip, you're gonna make 25.80, right? Now, I'm gonna tell you right now, if you come to Cheney, in my opinion, I think you're gonna need to be getting about 550 cases or more, 600 plus, to see a good salary. That's just my opinion, right? And to keep it 100, when it comes to minimum, and I like to talk about the minimum because let's be honest, man, it's a bunch of drivers out there that they want to do minimum work, their minimum, right? Them the type of drivers that they go to the club or whatever, or go out or a sports bar. They're the type of drivers that go to the bar and order a Budweiser or whatever, because they're minimum. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But you got some drivers, man, that they want to eat. They don't think about minimum stuff like that. But to be quite frank, U.S. Food, in my opinion, do have the best minimum. But when it comes to getting paid bang for your buck, I believe Cheney Brothers outdo everybody. And in second place, I believe is not U.S. Food, not Cisco, none other than GFS. But this is the problem with GFS, right? You get paid good bang for your buck, but I just don't think they have enough account in South Florida, right? So what's the point of getting paid a lot for the cases if you're not delivering that much cases? But their chain account is off the chain though. So if you live in Plant City, they got a good chain account. If you work 5 days, at a GFS chain account, you will be making 24, $2,500 or more for sure. So you see, when it comes to pay, when it comes to getting paid, the biggest food service company, Angel, what poppin'? The biggest food service company, why aren't they like on a level where they should be like the Georgia Bulldogs right now? Like you roll up to a high school and like you see like 50 colleges at the high school trying to recruit the best running back, trying to recruit the best quarterback, and you just roll up. Everybody they giving the running back the best speeches. All you gotta do is open your mouth, be like, Georgia. That's it. Cisco should be like that, yo. Cisco should be the best paying company to work for, but it's not. I'm telling you, it's not. I've been in the game too long. I know too much people. I've seen way too much checks. And the reason I don't talk about, and you guys know McLean guys get paid, but most of the time you guys hear me talking, I'm talking about day shift. I'm not talking about chain account drivers, right? So most of the time you guys hear me when I'm talking about stuff like this, you don't hear me talking about McLean a lot. You don't hear me talking about Sigma a lot. You don't really hear me talking about the chain account a lot because to me, chain account is different, right? So we're not comparing chain account pay to the regular day shift pay, right? I'm not gonna do that because it's just two different things. Don't ever let a chain account driver try to compare themselves with you, because first of all, to be a chain account driver, it's a lifestyle, man. You got to be that type of person that's willing to wake up at midnight. You got to be the type of person that's willing to go to work at 10 p.m., 7 p.m., different schedules, push a lot of cases, see no faces because you're doing mostly key drops. So it's a different lifestyle, man. You get what I'm saying? But the reason why I'm telling you that the food service system is broken because the biggest companies don't necessarily pay the most. And that's crazy. That's mind-boggling, right? Like if a driver works for Cisco, they should not want to leave the company. If a driver works for US Food, they should not want to leave the company. But it's not like that, yo. And there's no perfect companies because I've seen drivers that came over here that they want to leave and go back to where they came from because what works here for me might not work here for another driver. You get what I'm saying? Like, for instance, right now, I'm waiting to see my route, right? I'm waiting to see my route, see what I got for tomorrow, to see if I need to change any little things, to see if I need to put a stop here or put a stop there. Now, I have a new stop that's on my route, right? And right now, I'm worried about if that stop is going to be on my truck or not. I'm worried about it, right? Why should I be worried about if a stop is going to be on my route or not? And I want to do it. You know why? Because the system is broken, man. Why should a driver that likes to do 20 stops a day worried about how many stops they're going to get. Versus a driver that wouldn't mind doing 2 stops, that's going to end up getting like 15 stops. Moses Scott, what's going on, man? What's your location, bro? I'm gonna tell you this, man. I'm gonna be 100 with you. It's not the company, yo. U.S. Food is a good company. All these companies are good, yo. It's the individual. It's the individual DC that's gonna make it for you or break it for you. It's the people that run in the DC that's gonna make you or break you. It's the routers. You gotta do. Are you gonna have a good router or not? Is the routing managers? Is your routing manager a pocket watcher or not? You got to worry about all these things, man. Oh, Boca. Hey, Moses. Put it like this: if it doesn't work out, just drop me an email and we'll talk. But at least you can look at the bright side. Your minimum pay, I think they gave y'all a raise $28 an hour, so that's not that bad. Do you have any food service experience? And Boca, I mean, just go in there, man. Hold down your head and do what you got to do. Keep grinding. Make sure you get the proper training. You know, as long as you get the proper training, man, you're gonna be all right. You know what I mean? And if you don't mind running ramps every day, it's some good drivers that work over there, man. Some good guys that work over there. So you'll be all right, bro. But if it don't work out for you, just get with me, man. Yeah, I mean, we got $5,000 sign-on bonus also. Oh, where do you live in Palm Beach? Cause if you live in Palm Beach, man, I ain't gonna let you go to Boca to work. That's a no. If you live in Palm Beach, you might as well come over, bro. As long as you're willing to put in the time to train, you'll be all right, man. But I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I don't think the new drivers in food service is gonna have any problems. The system is not designed to be out for you guys. Not yet. Is when you start to make money, that's when they're all gonna change and start acting funny. You're gonna be all right when you make the 70,000, 80,000, 90,000. You start hitting that thousand cases, a thousand. You start hitting that 100,000, man. You're gonna start losing stops and losing cases and seeing a whole bunch of screw faces. And you start making 110, you better not mess up. 120, man, they out to get you plenty. You make 130, it's like you're doing them dirty. If you make 140, it's like you just ruined a party. If you make 150, man, they might come shoot you up like they did 50 back in the day. That is, cause what the system is broken, man. Nico, but you got some companies out there, man. They just want the job to be done. They're not pocket watching, and they don't worry about none of that stuff. See, look, right now I'm still waiting to get my route. I haven't got my route yet, and I'm not gonna send no Texas to get my route. Let me see what my route looked like last week. Last week, oh, I'll tell y'all right now, man. Last week Monday, I had 355 cases on my route. I think I had 12 stops, but I think the reason it was like that because it was the end of the month. Nathan Davenport, what's popping? Yeah, I'm at Cheney. Hey, if you guys know any drivers that drive for Amazon, right? Who drive those little vans? Oh, you up there in South Carolina? That's what's up, man. Who drive those little vans? Tell them to slow down, man. Tell the Amazon people to slow down. They're always rushing, man. Like I think most of these guys down here, they're making $17 an hour. Last time I checked, I think that's what they're making. If you're making $17 an hour, why rush? I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, if I'm making $17 an hour, your package is gonna be late. If you're supposed to get your package on a Monday, you might not get your package until next week Sunday. Cause I'm gonna be driving that van 20 miles an hour. Oh, you're in sales? That's what's up, man. That's a big money department. I connect with a lot of the sales guys down here. Like one of the salesmen that I got a couple stops. Like he know me so well. I went to a customer. I forgot to give him a case of meat, right? So he called the salesman, and I realized that I didn't give the guy the case of meat, and I went back there to bring it. And the guy told me he called the salesman, and the salesman told him, and he was like, "Oh, that driver? Oh, he gonna bring your meat back. If you don't get it by 5 o'clock, just give me a call." And that's when you know, and that's when you know that your salesman understand how you work. And I'm gonna be honest with you, him and another salesman. It's two salesmen I know down here, yo. Three, cause my partner got a salesman like that. These guys, they'll go out their way to buy you lunch. they'll go out your way to make sure to give you a gift card for Christmas, man. Some good guys. Oh, you say y'all don't make what the Florida salesmen make? Cause down here in Florida it's just busy, man. It's just really busy. Really busy. You know, I brought a delivery up in North Carolina the other day. Not the other day, but like 2 months ago, maybe 3 months ago. I delivered to this hotel. I forgot the name of the hotel, but something happened where I think their washroom burnt down or something like that. And they lost a lot of linens, and I delivered 3 pallets of linen. I guess the owner donated 3 pallets of linen to the guy up there. Oh, you already know Cheney got Florida on lock, and a lot of people don't realize they got Florida on lock, especially the route that I run. The route that I run, Cheney pretty much owns that route, yo. He got so much stops there, it ain't even funny, yo. It ain't even funny. And one of the ways how we I can say how we outdo the Cisco's and the US Foods. The way we outdo them is with service, man. A lot of companies under they take service for granted, but you just don't understand how much a customer appreciate a driver that just comes in and knows where everything goes, and they appreciate a driver that make a delivery and they can just sign the paper and go about their business versus a driver like some companies they send a different driver every week. But you got some companies, man, instead of worried about service, they're worried about how much a driver is going to make if they add that extra stop to the driver. Brad, what's going on? We know the time changed today. Yo, I made it official today, right, guys? I made it official today. I'm no longer a fan of the Miami Hurricanes. No longer a fan, y'all. They're playing some unwatchable, unthinkable, despicable football that I cannot be a part of. And also made it official today that Nah, nah, Aaron, you don't gotta worry about that. I made it official today that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers deserve a pass because a divorce can be distracting. So we're not gonna count this year, guys. So please give the Buccaneers a pass. And also came to another realization. This might be off subject, but we gotta slip a little sports in it. I think, I think the Nick Saban dominance era is over. And you guys can press record on this one. I'm gonna make a bold prediction right now. I believe the Michigan Wolverines is gonna win the college football championship. That's just my belief, guys. Call me crazy. I'm gonna say something crazy again. I believe the best conference in the NFL right now is the AFC East. Call me crazy. Got Buffalo 6-2. You got the Jets 6-3. You got the Dolphins 6-3. If the NFL would season would end today, all three of them would be in the college football. Not college football, but in the playoffs. You feel me? But all I wanted to get across today, guys, is that us drivers, man, we keep putting in the hard work. And I just want to say, man, to the companies out there, the drivers that want to make money, just let them make money in peace. Cause you guys know it. You guys know that y'all got way too much drivers that don't want to do it. Way too much drivers that don't want to put in the work. So when you have a driver that's a go-getter, leave him alone and let him eat. That's the type of driver I would want on my side if I was a manager. I don't know. We got 10 people in the building. Let me ask you guys. If you guys are managers and supervisors, what type of drivers you would want? You would want the crybaby, or you want the driver that want his truck to be loaded and he go out there and get it done every day? I don't know. Let me know, guys. What type of driver you want? Would you want a driver that can deliver the 20 Arby's, or just sit around and play with Barbies? Let me know. Let me know. Cause I got friends, man. They complain every day to me. And you know what they complain about? They complain about wanting more work. They complain about wanting more cases. And I sit on the phone proudly. I'm proud to sit there and listen to their complaints. At least they're not crying about working, because they're willing to put in the work. You know what I mean? That's what my friends complain about every day. Every day. Cause you know what? They don't want to see no space in their truck. And I get it, man. I get it. But unfortunately, they're always gonna complain because the system is broken, man. I appreciate y'all for watching today. We gonna get out of here, man. For first time listening to my channel, make sure to subscribe. Y'all keep on making that money out there, guys.